Hi everyone, this is Heidi with Downtown NorCal, and today I'm going to Optical Phases in downtown Davis, where just last week they suffered a loss. Some of you have seen the video of a robbery, and I'm about to introduce you to the family-owned owners, Victor Chapman and Bailey, his daughter. Welcome, you two.
Hi.
Bailey, let's start with you. You were the first in the door after the event. How did that feel to you?
It was very surreal. It was very disheartening seeing a business that my dad had built from the ground up for 30 years just destroyed. Knowing that this business is what puts food on our table and keeps the lights on, and seeing so much merchandise taken and knowing that this is something that we'll have to rebuild from. It was very hard for me to process at first.
And you were responsible for communicating with police on that?
Yes, at the time, I was responsible for that.
Okay. A week later, Victor, how is the inventory and how are customers responding to your loss?
Inventory has been spread out, and luckily we had some backstock on certain frames, so we still look like we're still full, so that was important. But customers have been very supportive, and they've been uplifting in their encouragement, and that's what I expect here in Davis. We are in the community. We care about each other. We lift each other up when we're down. And I do the same with my neighbors, especially through this pandemic. It's been difficult, but at the same time, it's also rewarding because we have this community of Davis and we lift each other up. And I couldn't be more proud to have a business in any other town but Davis.
Wow. Let's get a little deeper into the pandemic. No business has been untouched, and so how has it impacted you?
Well, we ended up closing for about 6 weeks, which hurt, but we did receive PPP funds or PPE funds from the government that has kept us afloat and going strong. We are a small business. We are a family business, so we have balanced and juggled and made things work out. I mean, we are very fortunate because our past customers have been so supportive in lifting us with purchasing and just being supportive in all different ways with kind words as well as purchases.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot be more thankful to our customers in our community.
Let's get a little bit into your services, because some people might walk past and think you're a supplier of sunglasses only, but you actually have a very in-depth business. Can you go into why eye care is so important and how you differ from potentially an online resource or a chain?
We differ because we're first of all, we're personal. We respect everyone's got their boundaries, whether it's with their budget, whether it's with their appeal, what they want. In the end, the customer is always right here. In the end, we're going to fulfill their budget to as much as what they want. We're going to be able to provide everything from their budget to their looks to ordering, special ordering, maybe in some cases, special ordering multiple frames for them to select that perfect color, that perfect size, that perfect shape. All those factors do communicate and bring confidence to that person that buys those glasses. And I want to be able to deliver and give that to our customers.
With regard to your services, I was just told by the optometrist this year that I probably need a prescription in my eyewear, and I have sunglasses that I didn't purchase with you, but for example, these I love. So could you grind something prescription into this glass?
We can also do that. We have the ability with a lab in our back room. And with my experience with over 30 years of making prescription lenses, we have a vast majority of products available, from ultraviolet to polarization to progressives to bifocals to blue blocking lenses that protect against computer use. We can also take the frame that you have and put a prescription lens that of your liking, and we can modify the tint. We also tint lenses here in house, and we can customize that tint to be not so dark to darker than normal. We can add different colors, like a paint palette, in customizing and making the kind of blue that you like that maybe I don't like, whether it's a sky blue or cobalt blue. We could do a vast variety of tints in sunglass lenses. We have a vast amount of coatings, and we have the world to shop from to give you the best products at the best prices with the most expedient way of processing the lenses. We, in most cases, can get lenses overnight, and then we can also take that frame and order the lens and put the lenses into your own frame within a half hour to an hour after ordering it, after it being received by me.
Consumers might be interested to know your background before you started this business 30 years ago. I found that really interesting before we came on camera. Can you tell us about your background?
Well, I started 33 years ago. My father decided, with him working in the optical industry, he decided to open a laboratory, and it was actually called Doctor's Lab, where he wanted me to be the manager of the lab as we processed 50 pairs of lenses a day on average. So I started 33 years ago processing, making, and customizing lenses for eye doctors, for optometrists, for opticians, and I did that 33 years. We did that for 3 years before we went into the retail aspect. So I bring that experience with me as you shop here.
Any special plans for the holidays that shoppers might want to know about?
We will be open regular hours, so we won't have limited pandemic hours as some stores have, but nothing too special. It's the same great service each and every day that we're open.
Well, I would just say I think eyewear is a special gift to someone you love, and I actually plan on coming down and making a surprise purchase for one of my loved ones. So I've been talking with Victor Chapman and Bailey Chapman, his daughter, and they are the owners of Optical Phases, a family-owned business in Davis that unfortunately last week suffered a loss through robbery. Thank you both so much for joining me.
Thank you, Heidi.
Okay.